on to Auto Bream Centrum. That's a saucy pick.
Well, I'm saying it now. If he does everything right, then Bullseye probably can keep up. But it's difficult to handle Bolus 4 here.
Alright. Well, we're gonna get into it in just a second.
Alright. And here we go.
So Nfro's taking off. Oh,
Yes, and
clips a
boosting
little
right
edge
away.
there. He's gonna take off his booster a bit. The thing to note about Bullseye is that he's also, I think he's the most fragile pod in the game. He might be one of the most.
Yeah, he is. He and Slide are both the most fragile ones, I think. And here we see Nfro taking the shortcut route we talked about. It's very tight and difficult, but
there's one on the left and one on the right. Mikey's taking the one on the left. I don't think either of them are faster.
I believe left is slightly faster, but it's minimal.
Yeah.
It looks like we have the sync going, so Mike's route is slightly easier.
Yeah. That's probably due to Bullsroar's incredible boost, which is going to give him a very big advantage because, I mean, as we saw from that, Mikey can definitely handle those crazy turns on this track. So that long section towards the end there where you just get to boost, Bullsroar is definitely going to have a huge advantage there.
Yeah, you can already see if you take a look at Mike's max speed.
Yeah,
he's reaching over 1k here.
Oh yeah, he's got about a 5-second lead right now. 4 or 5 second lead. And ooh, yeah, that's what we mean by saying Bullseye is incredibly fragile. Nfro's scraping that wall a lot. He's got almost 2 warnings on his right engine, but thankfully he has good repair and can fix that up. And Mikey, very clean execution from Mikey so far.
He's looking really good here. He hasn't died once.
Oh, absolutely. And his boost timings are like almost spot on perfect. I mean,
he's taking very long boosts and also trying to get in as much boost as he can essentially.
Like I've seen people do like very aggressive boosts that are also risky, but Mikey just seems to be doing like the most fast boosts, I guess. Like this is a sign of a very well optimized, well practiced runner who knows everything he's doing basically. I'm not saying Nfro doesn't, obviously, but you know, there's a heavy measure of improvisation that comes along with it.
Yeah, as we said before, Mike just has the experience here. It's a bit like David versus Goliath.
2:43. Wow.
Yeah, that's a really good time on Bolus 4.
Oh man. But hey, not bad for Nfro either. I mean, sub 3 with Bullseye. That's
cashing in the sub 3 here. Not bad, definitely.
So Nfro will continue to have Ben Quadneros banned. Let's have a bunch of browser tabs open. So we'll see if Mikey continues to ban
It looks like Nfro's sticking with his Ben Cordinaros ban.
Will Subbulbas get banned again? That's the question.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he, yeah.
Yep, he's
As
gonna
you
go for
said.
Subbulbas again. So now Nfro will just pick the next track. We'll be off.
What do you think he's going for here?
I don't know Nfro that well. With no Ben, he's probably not going for one of the Barunda races. That would be, or no, he might be actually, because you could take that. But Mikey's
Yeah, but then
probably,
again,
yeah.
Mike is. Oh, okay. We see
Oh,
Adobe Mountain Run coming out here from Nfro.
yeah. And well, if he likes the Auto Prem races, we may even see Betos after that. Not complaining. Great track. Or Howler Gorge. They're both really great.
Yeah, and Adobe Mountain Run and Howler Gorge actually share the same first third about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the tracks overlap quite a bit. It's kind of cool,
Yeah,
I guess.
especially on the Aquilaris planet, there's a lot of
Oh
overlapping
yeah.
parts.
I haven't actually like mapped out the races and overlaid them to see if it makes sense to have them connect like that. Um, or if it's just one of those suspension of disbelief things. Maybe someone has done that. I don't know. But on Adobe Mountain Run leaves a lot of room to pick another racer because it's not twisty and turny enough where Bullseye is like, you gotta take Bullseye. But it's also not entirely straightforward. And so a pod like Bull's Roar might have some problems. Although, if you're really solid enough, you can probably make it work. And, you know, a
Oh
lot of
yeah, for
people
sure.
have.
But you're definitely right. It's this track has two sections in particular that are very tricky to do with Bolus for, which is firstly the first hairpin section that comes after the little cavern you drive through, and secondly the last hairpin section. There's actually two hairpin sections. The last one is not like it's not straightforward hairpins. It's just a series of very tight left and right turns. And it's very difficult to maneuver, especially if you are on a pod that has traction as low as Bolus 4.
Yeah, indeed. Bull's Roar does like to slip and slide around like it's a wet shower.
So did you see which pod Nfro picked? I wouldn't be surprised if he went Bullseye again.
I don't know, but I'm assuming he went Bullseye again because I didn't see him. But we'll find out.
Okay, it seems Mike is back into the game.
Yeah. He looks like he might be about to check on his pod.
Welcome to Watto's shop. Take a look at
Just making sure. It looks like he's just making sure his parts are all good.
Yeah.
All right, he's
Okay.
gonna take Bulls again. That's an interesting pick, and can't wait to see how it plays out. For a track like Adobe Mountain Run, Bulls is the kind of like risky pick where it can work out very well, or it can really not. But if anybody can make it work, Mikey is definitely one of the people that can. And froze at the pod selection screen. We'll see if he switches pods. Nope, looks like he will be continuing with Bullseye.